Well, hello there. I was going to say it's been a long time, but it's only been like a week since I've made. I think I made two videos last week, um, vinyl update videos. So I have another one here, um, and first few things I want to show. I ordered off of Amazon because Amazon carries a lot of stuff that you're just not going to find on vinyl, or you're just not going to find in the wild. I guess is the best way to say it. And I'm not sure what volume this is, but it's 63 Nuggets from the Cramps Record Vault. This one's called Ambience. And it's two discs. And there's, like I said, there's several volumes of these. There's some more volumes in the inside there. And I listened to this, and it's exactly what I expected it to be. There's a few songs on there that sort of caught me off guard that I wasn't sort of expecting as far as them being something the Cramps would like. I mean, I know they like all kinds of music and they collected all kinds of albums. Um, but there was the few that I was sort of surprised about were what I would consider easy listening music. Now, I love that kind of stuff, but a lot of the stuff that was on here was like rockabilly, real early rockabilly, a lot of some novelty stuff, and just some weird, instrumentals and. But yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can pick up all of the volumes of that. Um, and sticking with the sort of the weirdness, I ordered this. This is a new release for 2018, Dr. Demento covered in punk, and this is a 2 CD set. It's also out on vinyl. Um, about 3 variations of colored vinyl, I think. Um, and I listened to this today, almost all of it, and it's basically all the novelty songs, or a lot of the most popular ones that was played on Dr. Demento's show, but they're covered by old bands and new bands. A lot of them are punk flavored or actual punk bands. Um, and then it has a lot of Dr. Demento interjecting in between the songs at the beginning and the end, and talking a little bit about the song and the history of it and the history of the band that covered it. And it's really interesting. Not only is it very informative, but it actually feels like you're listening to a Dr. Demento show, because it sort of is. It's just put together for this compilation. I'll just read a couple of the tracks on here. I mean, you have the some of the songs is like the Cramps, Garbage Man, Barnes and Barnes, Fish Heads, Shaving Cream, Surfing Bird, Rat Fink, Batman Theme, um, Telephone Man, The Cockroach That Ate Cincinnati, The Monster Mash, um, Mana. But those are the original songs, but those songs are covered by someone else. Is that making any sense? So, like, for example, Osaka Pop Star does um, Fish Heads, and William Shatner does Garbage Man. And then like Uncle Floyd does Shaving Cream. So, you have a lot of fresh sounding songs that you're familiar with if you're familiar with Dr. Demento. So, I really highly recommend that and the Cramps compilation as well. In this next one here, I this band opened for Ghost last year on their tour, and I wasn't aware of it. Otherwise, I would have definitely made a point to see Ghost. I mean, I wanted to see them anyway, but I really like this band a lot. And unfortunately, this was their last album as a band. They broke up, and the lead singer, which is basically the mastermind behind it, I imagine. I mean, can't say that for sure. Um, has been writing a lot of songs and is going to start a new band. I don't know the name of the band yet, but anyway, this band I'm talking about is Person. This was their last release as a band. This one's called Desires Magic Theater, and this is the deluxe version, which means it has bonus tracks. Um, and if you're not familiar with Person, it's spelled Purson. Get on YouTube and look at some of their videos, listen to some of their music. It's really like 70s psychedelic type hard rock. You know, it's very like the song. They have a single. First single was Electric Landlady. There's a video for that, and it has this on the in the video. It has the lyrics on the screen and stuff. It's just really cool. So if you like psychedelic rock, 70s flavored, you know, type stuff, you would definitely like Person. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what their next incarnation will be. And then on to the vinyl. These are some records that I've had for a while. I just haven't got around to showing them, you know, because that just happens. This one, I can't even remember where I got it at now. It used to be a library record. Slim Goodbody. Cat has a Slim Goodbody record, but it's a different one than this one. I've seen this and it's like, oh my god, gotta have it. I want to say it was in the dollar bin, but I'm not positive about that. I used to watch Slim Goodbody when I was a kid. I remember seeing it. It was on really early in the mornings. This is the nutrition edition. It's just, you know, it talks about breakfast. It says eat a rainbow. Something green, vitamin ABCs, vegetable stew. This came out in 1986. See, I would have expected it to be a lot older than that, but it just seems like it's been so long ago that it really seems like it should have been from the 70s. In this record, I've been wanting this record for a while, and God knows, I've said this before, I probably already have it. I don't remember having it, but that don't mean anything. Only paid $5 for it. It's the Osmonds, The Plan. And the reason I wanted this record was because, well, basically it's about their Mormonism religion. And it's the story of that, basically. And there's some illustrations on the inside. And it's really cool. You know, I listened to it on YouTube, and I really enjoyed it. I think it's sort of psychedelic for the Osmonds. I mean, not in the sense that you would think psychedelic as far as, you know, a psychedelic band, but for the Osmonds, it was, you know, it's something sort of different for them. I like it. So there's that. And then I got so much stuff here. I really need to organize some of this. It's just killing me. Enoch Light, The Brass Menagerie, 1973. You know, I don't have to say anything about that. But I recently picked up another Brass Menagerie, which is totally different than this one. It's Project 3. And this one has Explorations for Moog, The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down, Proud Mary, theme from Shaft, Season of the Witch, Feel the Earth Move, MacArthur Park, Mambo, 1973, 72, 73. So, you know, Enoch Light, great stuff as always. This record, I've seen this record before, not in person, but online, and I really wanted to, never thought I'd get it because I just expected it to be a collector's item and have some goofy price on it that I wasn't willing to pay, but this one was a decent price. The Story of Star Wars. I want to say I got this at an antique mall, I think. But this is from the original soundtrack. It's the actual story itself, not the score, but I also have the score. And this is on 20th Century Fox Records. George Lucas, 1977. This is the original and the best, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it's just like the tracks start off with, it just says the story of Star Wars, original cast with narration. So it's pretty cool if you ask me. Always, I actually seen Star Wars uh, at the drive-in when it first came out in '77. So if that tells you anything, I think it was Star Wars, and then I've seen Grease and Saturday Night Fever, not all on the same night, but around the same time. And then this one I'd never seen before, The New Sounds of the Fabulous King Sisters. I have some of their records, but never seen this one. This one was only $1, and very much worth it, I'm sure. Warner Brothers, practically a brand new record. It's just really dusty. Um, Sweet George Brown, Girl Talk, Nature Boy, Going Out of My Head. So yeah, that's some good stuff. Arranged and conducted by Ralph Carmichael. King Sisters, they're a cool and strange artist. And then arranged and conducted by Stu Phillips, the Holly Ridge Strings. Showed several of these records. This one is Elvis Presley. Songs made famous, instrumental versions by Elvis, hits by Elvis. There's Stu Phillips on the back. I don't know how many of these they were. This is a promo copy. But there's Teddy Bear on here, Heartbreak Hotel, Are You Lonesome Tonight, Don't Be Cruel, Return to Sender, Bossa Nova Baby, to name a few. Of course, you know he's done the Beatles, Songbook, Carpenters, Beach Boys. And then these next two records, and I'll show this one first. This record you see everywhere. I've seen people show it on the VC, even fairly recently. The First Family, it's a comedy record by Von Meter. I think that's how you pronounce it. You see it all the time. They must have sold a gazillion of these. Bob Booker and Earl Dowd present The First Family. So I wanted to pick it up just because I wasn't sure of the copy I had, how good a shape it was in. And this one's really good shape, 99 cents. And then I ran across this, Volume 2. Which sort of really threw me off because I had no clue that there was Volume 2. I'd never seen this one. And it's funny because you see the other one so much, and this one must have like never sold, and it's the same. It's like the same picture online or on front there. So I don't know. That's sort of interesting on Cadence. And then the last one I got here is this one's just called Reba Lady. This is 1976 on Green Tree from Nashville, Tennessee, and it's a gospel record, and I think it's Rambo, one of the Rambos. I mean, it doesn't really say that here. I might be thinking of something else, but yeah, it's a gospel record, and there's nothing inside, just a white sleeve. So, Reba. Not the Reba McEntire that you know. It's the one you don't know. That's not McEntire. So that's all I have in this plethora of vinyl. We have a little bit longer to wait. And coming up is the one and only Record Store Day. So looking forward to that. Thanks for subscribing. Got some new subscribers. Again, I'm still blown away by that. And I am working out the kinks in my ideas for my subscriber contest. Thanks for watching, and we'll be making another video here shortly. See ya!